Well, I guess I just couldn't get enough. We're back at the Anaheim Convention Center, back with my lovely lady in my hometown, just across the street from Disneyland, for wonderful WonderCon. Now, WonderCon has been going on in Anaheim over here since 2012, although I think its roots go all the way back to the 1980s. Today, it's owned by Comic-Con International, the same people that put on San Diego Comic-Con. And although, yes, I was just at Kansas City's Planet Comic-Con, apparently I haven't had my fill. Ooh, got a healthy row of celebrities back here, tons of cosplayers. In fact, on the way in, I saw so many epic costumes. My mind was blown and I was overstimulated before I even got inside. I've been trying to work my way to the back here because there's always something amazing to see in the back of every convention. Hello, Grogu! Look at that little guy. That is amazing. Oh, and look at the 501st, dude. They're always bringing it. Look at how sick that is. Old school, new school, fantasy school. So many amazing costumes. It takes so much talent to put together. Oh my gosh, and look at this. I finally found the droids. Always my favorite part because these guys put so much effort and talent into building these. Look at this guy. Incredible. Oh my gosh, this is so incredible. Look at these amazing custom little Grogus. Look at the way they blink. Look at the little eyeballs. I mean, these are incredible. This is no theme park souvenir right here. Amazing. Man, the droid builders are just insane. I mean, it all started, you know, as the Astromech Builder Club and building R2-D2s, but the amount of custom work they do. And the cool thing is that Lucasfilm has like sort of reciprocated. A lot of these guys will build stuff that they actually end up using in some of the new Star Wars shows. Whoa, time out from droids. Look at that. Look at freaking Rufio. Rufio. Dude, it's so busy over here where all the droids are cruising around. And then on the other side, we've got some Klingons just hanging out. And then 3 feet away from that, we've got a predator, some kind of alien creature over here. I love seeing the Star Trek cosplay on the rise. Just in like little bits and pieces, you see more and more people dressed up as Star Trek characters. Although, look at that. Oh my gosh. You look amazing, dude.
I just wanted to dust it off. It's been 3 years since that one.
It's awesome. It's so cool. Thank you. Wow, the Mandalorian complimented my outfit. Oh, look at this. I wonder what Picard's selling back here. He's doing a brisk business, I know that much. Ah, looks like we got a massive Funko booth over here. Look at this. Everyone's a fan of something. Man, a lot of people in line to get those sweet Funko Pops. Oh, and then this Loungefly. Ooh, and there's a big old Mondo booth. They've been cranking out some incredible stuff lately. It's wild because they do everything from toys and figurines to vinyl records. I mean, I think Mondo are the ones that reprinted the Over the Garden Wall soundtrack. Oh my gosh, I didn't know this. They put out a Mask of the Phantasm soundtrack record? Jeez, I mean, look at this stuff. The craftsmanship is out of this world. Holy cow, look at this freaking Super Shredder right there. I saw somebody at Planet Comic-Con dressed as Super Shredder. That was super impressive. Get it? See what I did there? Wow. Oh, and then look at Jake and Finn from Adventure Time. That is so sick. Oh, heck yeah. There's the front of that record. I need that. It's hard to focus here because one second I'm looking at vinyl records. The next second I see some guys cruising around on dinosaurs. Got Saber Theory over here doing some custom lightsabers. I mean, there are Funko Pops, anime collectibles, all kinds of books. Look at this. It's freaking Bill Cipher. Love seeing Bill Cipher. Oh, and then look at this. I wasn't expecting this. It's my friend Ernie, Bob Gurr's manager. I see Bob Gurr's scooter. Where's Bob? He's not here. Oh, turns out Bob Gurr's got a cold, but at least his stuff is here. Including the movie poster. I'm in this movie. You guys got to come see this movie. Bob Gurr, Living by Design, premiering in April. Yeah, there's my name. Just go to fandomproductions.com. Keep an eye out for future screenings. Oh, so much is going on. Look at this, Until Dawn. I kept seeing posters of that. That's at Planet Comic-Con. Coming out the day before Bob's movie. Ooh, looks like once again we got the big celebs behind these curtains over here. No filming over in that zone. But look at this. Here's the other side of the Until Dawn photo op. I know nothing about this movie, but I keep seeing promotion for it, so the marketing team is doing a heck of a job. Just look at this. So many books out here. I love the idea that people are still reading books. One of my favorite things of all time. In fact, I was just talking to John Rhys Davies, no less than Sala himself. He's telling me he has thousands and thousands of volumes in his library, and that's what heaven would be for him, a hot tub and his library.
And a fine cigar, and someone for company.
This is kind of neat. I'm actually quite impressed with how many artists and small creators there are at WonderCon. It hasn't become just a sort of corporate fest yet. You see there's tons and tons of independent comics. Ooh, I like this. What the heck? Legba's Juke Joint. Okay, I'm interested. Legba is a sort of, how do we say this? African folk legend. Very similar to the devil. Juke joints are places where they used to play the blues down south. And if I love anything, I love old Delta blues music. Okay, so he's telling me each character from these books has their own album of blues music. All right, I gotta get this. Check this out, the 1940s book. They actually did an LP of the soundtrack. So the comics come with a digital download. Just go to, what is it called? ibcomics.com. Well, I be Justin, they be comics. Hey, what can I say? Dang right, I got the blues. Ooh, well, it's nice to see that there are indeed comic books at the comic book convention. Oh, and there's some great deals here. I might have to keep looking for my Uncle Scrooge comic books. Wow, so many comic booths. Now, there used to be a comic store in Anaheim, not far from Disneyland, called Mile High Comics. It was a massive store, tons of used toys, comic books. And Allie and I recently went on a quest. I was looking for some of the old Uncle Scrooge comics to take out to Planet Comic Con and have Don Rosa sign them. And I have to say, I was really disappointed in the sort of size and variety at the comic book shops I could find in Orange County. There's nothing like the old Mile High Comics that I remember. Something I haven't thought about for years, like, comic books, and all of a sudden when I want them, I can't find anywhere to buy them. And here you just have acres of vintage comics. You got Golden Age and Silver Age stuff, vintage stuff, and then of course all that custom stuff we just saw, independent stuff. Oh, and then here we go. Look at these old Dell Walt Disney comics. These were the most popular comic books in the world, everywhere but the United States, and they are amazing. If you like old school Disney and you feel like that modern Disney isn't just always for you, check out the old Walt Disney comics, the Donald Duck comics, the Uncle Scrooge comics. They're good. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's 1989 Joker. That is so cool, dude. You look amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Seeing you puts a smile on my face. Oh, check it out. We got a Spartan over here. We got Master Chief armor. I'm so jealous of that, dude. Look at that Halo 1 style. So far, I haven't come across anything like massively unusual. What is this? The Last Lumenian. Ooh, creativity. Nothing super unusually out of place at a Comic-Con. It's the cosplayers, though, that really make every single one of these special and unique. Oh my gosh, it's Christopher Lee! You live! Oh my gosh, Saruman is here! This is incredible!
Greatly exaggerated.
Saruman the White. I like it. I like it. I never liked that Gandalf the Grey.
No.
What's he on about?
Well, unlike him, I will let you pass.
Oh! So I can pass?
Yes. And can I interest you in some lumber?
Sure, lumber, maybe some urukai. I mean,
Thank you. Nice comment.
I mean, look at all of this. Incredible, dude. Incredible. Man, there's a lot more fine art out at the show than I was expecting to see today. Oh, and then look at this huge photo op. You can climb up some steps back there, stick your head through here, get a sick pic. I got a whole table of Jurassic Park stuff over here, some mashups. Wait a minute, I see something I passed up earlier. I saw this sign from a mile away. Custom Star Trek jackets. But I don't see what I'm hoping to see. I want to know where people are getting those sick, like, Wrath of Khan era jackets from. I mean, there's some really cool stuff in here, especially the leather jacket. I mean, look at that. I need to get me one of those old school Captain Kirk Wrath of Khan jackets. As usual, this is where I get in trouble. The vintage toys, so many posters, pins, Funko Pops, Hot Wheels, movie cars. I guess I should just say die-cast cars. Lego minifigs over here. Man, there's a lot of minifigs these days. There's whole people who just have whole collections of little Lego guys now. So much artwork, so many cool t-shirts you can't find anywhere else. Look at Deadpool up there on the Iron Throne. All right, maybe we do a poll down in the comments. Who would you have voted for King? Deadpool or Bran the Broken? Wait, what is this across the street here? What do we have over here? All kinds of prop making material. Look at that Rocketeer helmet up there, dude. Oh, I want one. That's so cool. Like, look at this. Look at some of these outfits out here are just absolutely wild. Man, there's always so many great posters at these things. Reprints or vintage. Always makes me wish I had more wall space. And I always feel like this one's following me around. Even at Midsummer Scream, I always see that Alice in Wonderland poster. Oh my gosh, look at the size of that Star Tours poster. Look at that. Who needs to wait in line to meet celebrities? There's Kermit the Frog right there.
Well, hi, everyone.
Hi, Kermit. Great to see you out here.
Well, thank you.
Hope you're enjoying the con.
Oh, sure. So far, no unforeseen disasters of any kind.
All right, Kermit, I'll let you keep walking. Nice to meet you. Holy snafu, look at Doc Ock. Oh my gosh. That's incredible. Did you make that?
I did.
Out of what? This is incredible, dude.
PVA foam and PVC.
Really?
Yes.
I can't believe people are making stuff out of basically toothpicks and Coke cans and PVC and foam and glue and just, this is so cool. You look like you stepped out of a comic book.
Thank you.
That's so cool. That's always the best, dude. It's a good cosplay. But look at this. Let's take a minute to appreciate these displays right here. They got some necklaces, some rings, some jewelry. And this is genius. They're set up like old arcade games. Awesome idea. Oh my gosh, look at these Universal Monsters. Look at the Wolfman. Look at the freaking creature ring right there. Look at Mando over here with his coffee cup and his robe, just chilling. He wants to go home and sleep well. He's had enough. Wow, so many amazing costume makers. Look at Superman's over here. Maybe getting a new super suit. A lot of handmade dice, tabletop accessories, and more, according to that sign over here. A lot of tabletop gaming stuff available. I never got into it. My son, London, he plays Dungeons & Dragons. He's got a group. They meet up every Friday. Stranger Things style. I never got into it. Too many numbers for my brain. Oh, look at this. The world-renowned archaeologist, Dr. Henry Jones. And Sala! Wow, Cairo's greatest digger. This is great. I've been seeing this couple walking around all day. Look at that. Merlin and Madam Mim. Oh my gosh, the freaking Rocketeer. Oh my gosh, you guys look amazing. That is so cool. I've just been watching them walk around. I love couples costuming. Which really, the Rocketeer, that was a great couple costume right there. So cool. The rocket! I honestly think the main attraction of these shows are the cosplayers. I mean, I know the vendors and the celebrities and the guests here do an amazing job putting on an amazing show. There's lots of panels, there's lots of artwork. In some cases, some amazing displays and photo ops. All that takes a lot of work. But it's the cosplayers, man. It's the fans themselves that make these shows so killer and awesome. Oh my gosh, look at this. There are production cels from Batman the Animated Series over here. Holy cow, how freaking epic is that? A little out of my price range. I would love to own something like that. Oh, how sick is that? I almost don't want to shout this out so I can keep all the Batman the Animated Series cels for myself, but there it is, Choice Fine Art. They said they bought the entire Warner Brothers archive, so they've got like every series represented here. This is amazing. Dude, look at this, they got Disney art over here. They have, look at that. There's a sheet of dopey drawings from the original Snow White, I'm assuming. Oh my gosh. Hand-painted cels from your favorite animated movies. I mean, look at these original drawings. How incredible is that? Wow.
You bumbling fool. Follow the horde.
Okay. Follow the what? Dude, it is so cool. There are so many artists out here. I mean, there's so much talent packed into every aisle. So much, in fact. Even the Jedi librarian looks lost. But let's face it, she couldn't find a planet, so maybe she's just always lost. So incredible, dude. All these different artists over here. I always have trouble finding artists and illustrators, like just to make merch and stuff for Random Land. Look at this, dude. The cosplay is intense in here, and it's even more intense outside the show. Oh my gosh, the Phantasm. That is so freaking cool. Like, if cosplay is your thing, you're almost better off staying outside. Although, don't get me wrong, there's plenty going on inside as well. So much. Now, WonderCon goes for 3 days. And I was a fool. I made a major miscalculation. I only bought a ticket for 1 day, Saturday. Maybe just because I was thinking, well, I just went to Planet Comic-Con. But every single convention is so unique. And then on top of that, all of them will have different vendors and gas and custom artwork. And then on top of that, a lot of people are changing costumes between the days, so everything's always in motion, like the future. So I was thinking, like, we'll come out here, we'll check it out for a bit, you know, a couple hours. Huge mistake. Huge. I mean, there are zombie stormtroopers and pirates, Star Wars characters, anime cosplayers, protective sleeves, Papa, and just so much artwork. More artwork than you can shake a stick at. And trust me, I tried. I found this mop in the corner earlier. I was shaking this stick everywhere. Too much. I'm always running around getting overstimulated. I never know what Allie's looking. What are you looking at?
Stickers?
stickers, you're always looking at something. You always find some cute little thing.
They have over the garden wall stickers.
Oh, I see. Oh, Allie loves over the garden wall. Look at the sticker sheets. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. There are plush and pillows and stickers and all kinds of yarn creations over here. A lot of handmade stuff, which I always really appreciate, you know. Look at this, look at Julio's relatives over here. Awesome. So I have a couple of appearances, meet and greets and things in the works. One, April 5th, Las Vegas, Nevada area at the Tom Devlin Monster Museum in Boulder City, Nevada. Just look up Tom Devlin's Monster Museum on Instagram. There's a flyer on there, or my Instagram, Justin Scard. And I keep wanting to bring out tiki masks with me. In addition to books and posters and stuff, I want to bring my tiki mask because it's something that I handmade, you know? And everybody's like, isn't that a lot of fussing around just to bring those out there? You know, isn't that a lot of trouble? More trouble than it's worth? And I'm like, no, it's always cool to have something handmade. That's what I love about these shows. There's so much handmade, custom-made stuff. Like, look at all this amazing paper art over here. I mean, it's insane. It's just such a cool get-together, and there's such cool vibes out here at WonderCon today. I feel like comic conventions always have the best vibes. Look at it, Marty McFly and a weird green owl. You've got all these trading cards and card games. I shouldn't show this because it's supposed to be a secret, but I have these little trading cards myself. Or little trading scards, I should call them. I made these for my band, the Scard, way back in the day. And I've made a couple more now, just because I tend to get stopped a lot at these things. So it's just sort of something to give away to the people who recognize me and spot me. And I have been rolling around to different conventions, kind of doing research. People are always trying to get me to make appearances at them, right? Have a little table, or do a little signing session, or something like that, or go on to panels. I've been kind of hesitant over the past couple years. The more of these I go to, the more I kind of want to do it. Mostly so I can have a chair. Nothing makes you appreciate sitting down more than coming to one of these conventions. All right, I think I've sussed out the lay of the land somewhat now. I only had the one-day ticket. It took like an hour to park outside, which was crazy. In the Disney Toy Story lot, they were losing their minds out there. Then it took nearly another 45 minutes to get in and get the badge and everything. So my time today is quite limited, but I think I might have bought myself some treasure hunting time. Uh-oh, here's the mashup t-shirts. Here's the mashup t-shirts. We got Burger Thing, Itchy and Scratchy Land. What would life be like without mashup t-shirts? God Save Queen Amidala, Jawas. I like that DMC shirt up there. Mountain Dew back. And look at this. Oh my gosh, another Bill Cipher. How do you see more than one Bill Cipher in one day? I love these walls set up over here, so everybody's getting their like red carpet style photos over here. All the cosplayers taking fun pics. I just like always love seeing Gravity Falls references. All right, well, fandom is big and common today. Cosplaying, all that stuff is perfectly normal these days, but let's not forget who held down the fort all those years. Sci-fi nerds, toy collectors, and comic book collectors. They're the ones who kept the flame of fandom alive when it wasn't so cool. So since there's only a couple of hours left over here, it only goes until 7 p.m. And I think I finally got in here at like 3. So we only have a couple hours left. I'm gonna go dig through some vintage comic books. Oh yes, look at this guy holding down the fort over here. Plenty of security at WonderCon. Hey, I like this. Look at this, $5 a book. I like the price range. I like the price range. Oh my gosh, but leave it to Allie's little peepers to find me an even better deal. Look at this, $2 a book, and they've got a bunch of old Disney comics. I almost grabbed a whole stack, and then I realized they were $2 and up, and a lot of them were up. I'm not gonna lie, I get overstimulated pretty quickly, so it's hard searching through every booth and going through all these boxes, but it's kind of fun being involved in the treasure hunt. Jeffrey! I love you, Jeffrey! I'll always be a Toys R Us kid! Kind of cool seeing all the holographic and hologram covers on these comic books over here. I remember when holograms were absolutely huge. In fact, I still have some of those exact comic books. I was trying to get a Random Land hologram sticker made. It turns out they cost like tens of thousands of dollars, if not over $100K to get that done. Because of course that trend is mainly over, and they mainly do work for credit cards, like those little holograms on the back of credit cards. Weird. So holographic stuff is easy to pull off. We have a holographic sticker on our online store. But holograms, not quite so easy. What is this? This is so cool. So I've been continuing my quest. I love this. There's just a box that says Gothic, and it's all stuff like this, like Ghost comics and Dracula comics, and there's all kinds of old creepy literally creepy comics in here. Man, there's a lot of stuff here I've never heard of before. I almost don't know how you become a comic book expert. Like, how do you read them all? How do you read even a few issues of them all? Oh my gosh, look at that. There's a Stargate cosplay over there. Jeffrey's still over here holding down the fort. I don't know where that person got that costume, but that is so freaking sick. I mean, that looks official. I think that's an official real Jeffrey costume from the store. I mean, that's so cool. Man, there's some weird treasures hiding out in these booths. 10 bucks. I've never even heard of this. I might get this just to check it out. Incredibly, with the giant selection here, I'm having trouble locating Uncle Scrooge comics. If you ever find a box of old Uncle Scrooge, Disney comics, Dell comics, Gold Key, Walt Disney books in an attic or something and you want to sell them, hit me up. Oh, I made things more complicated for myself because now I started browsing Blu-rays and DVDs. There's so much out there. All right, Hills of Comics, Games and Toys, and Allie here combined to find me some Uncle Scrooge comics. I found a few over here. These are, some of these are in really nice condition and are therefore a little bit out of my price range, but there are a lot of Disney comics. I just love them. I love them. It's just so overstimulating because one second I'm rifling through bins, I'm looking for Uncle Scrooge. The next second I look up and there's Ghostbusters talking to luchadors and stuff. I mean, you just never know what you're gonna look up and see here. Well, Allie helped me locate a couple of comic books I'm adding to my very small, meager collection. And the payback is now we do something she wants to do. There's Gashapon over here, which I have never heard of in my life. But look at all these little coin machines right here, or token machines, I should say. There's all these little animals and stuff. They even have one that's just stag beetles. Collect all 6. These are little Nana's green tea or Nana's green tea. Of course, how could you live without collecting Susie's Zoo? Okay, I must admit, I kind of want to play with these over here. This is what Allie loves, is stuff like this. Like, look at the little toast guys right there. She loves bread. I, on the other hand, as somebody with celiac disease, am highly offended by bread. It's cool. They got this photo op over here where you can sit inside one of the little balls, one of the little prize balls, and man, they've got all kinds of little super... Oh, look at this. There's Godzilla right here. There's Mothra over there. All kinds of characters. Oh, and even a place to recycle your capsules, which that's pretty cool, because I always do my little eggs away, like in those old Flintstones machines and stuff like that. I remember when they sold the little muscle figures, sometimes like that, little coin machines, little Ultraman figures from Japan in the 80s at the car wash in Anaheim. That was always weird. You just look so happy. You look so happy looking at tiny, cute things. Me too, though. That's why I like you. You're a tiny, cute thing. All right, I'm finding more and more toys. That's what gets me excited. And then look over here. There's actually a Toy Nami. I just always loved action figures. Like I always say, they were my only friends as a kid. But more than that, it's like nothing ever felt real. I didn't feel like I was really a fan of something until I had the action figures. I'm trying to see what's in here because there is a Jada Toys booth. Oh, they got some stuff on display. Like, look at this. Look at this Frosty the Snowman action figure. And then up here, this is incredible. Like Frosted Flakes, Tony the Tiger, that is cool. But Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles, those were my jam. Not gonna lie though, what caught my eye was what's right above it. Look at these freaking Mega Man figures. Now, I loved Mega Man as a kid, especially Mega Man 3. Everybody always talks about Mega Man 2. Mega Man 2 was super hard. Mega Man 3, Mega Man 5, such good games. So into them. And look at that figure, so epic. Then you got Bubble Man over here, Woodman, which I think are for Mega Man 2. Mega Man 2, why is Mega Man 2 always the popular one? I was big into Mega Man 3, man. That whistle, Proto Man, the storyline. Then Mega Man 5, come on. I love this. You got Bowser out here just chatting and laughing with his friends. Gambit's over here with his light up cards. Now what is this guy doing with that jacket? That jacket is so 2015. And wow, look at these. So awesome. I wish I had a barn or a basement or more space to collect more big stuff like this. Like when it comes to vintage Star Wars specifically, I've limited myself to only things, or I tried to, only things made before 1986 or so. I try to limit myself to loose figures, not figures in the package, although, you know, if somebody wants to send me some, it's not like I'd say no. And I have some of the vintage Indiana Jones. Oh, these are the remakes right here. These, though, are my exception. Toy Biz and Kenner Batman figures. I mostly have collected the Dark Knight collection, which is the first movie. I haven't really started my Batman Returns collection, only because my Dark Knight collection is pretty darn complete, and I have everything in the boxes now. It's not mint in box. Some of them are open. Not all my stuff is in the best condition, and I always try to look for deals, right? I collect things when you almost can't afford not to buy them. They take up so much space. They're all in tubs and different. I have a lot hanging on shelves and things, and then the rest is all in tubs. And then you're like, how many tubs can I collect? Oh, and then I've got some monster toys that I've been collecting. See, I'd love to collect stuff like this right here. Would be amazing, but It's just you run out of space so quickly. You have to kind of limit yourself. Give yourself some parameters on collecting. Skeletor, you boob! I feel like it was easier a few years ago when you had to go out and find vintage stuff. No one really cared. And nowadays, fandom has exploded so much that they just make everything. And I'm talking about the companies. Then you get into the fan-made stuff, which is often even better than the corporate-made stuff. And there's just so much out there now. Okay, see, look at this. Look at this jacket right here. That's what I'm talking about. I need a Starfleet uniform like that. From the film era, Wrath of Khan, Search for Spock. Oh, look at this, see? I haven't even started on my Batman Returns collection, so luckily I don't have to worry about Batman Forever. The good thing about Batman Forever, and especially Batman and Robin, they made so many of these toys. They are still out there everywhere, and these are all just 10 bucks. So, I mean, maybe I should start my collection now while they're cheap, huh? I don't know what's going on over here, but there are donations for a rat rescue. Look at this, thank you for the cheese fund. A rat rescue, I like that. The thing about rats is, though, they're coming after you, and there's nothing you can do. Oh, look at the Predator figures over here. Oh my gosh, Alien versus Predator, Night Recon Predator. I didn't even know those existed. And then Ronin Warriors figures. I might be in trouble over here. Oh man, Star Trek Mego. One of my favorite things is just having random old Star Trek Megos. I got a few out of the package. I don't have a Klingon though. Couple of vintage carded Star Wars figures. Look at the Marvel Secret Wars figures over here. And then tons of new Super 7 stuff. Ooh, including the Pee-wee's Playhouse stuff. I don't have Cherry yet. Or Conky. Oh, here I am talking about how I ran out of space. And Allie goes and buys me this. That is going in the bunker. That is going in the HQ, the Random Land HQ right there. Squishy Sumo. Now, one thing I was going to say earlier is I don't know how all the cosplayers do it in all their gear, like that Doc Ock walking through these crowds and navigating. And then look at this. Look at the size of that slime baby right there. Well, I guess the slime baby is stuck at Slime Baby's booth, but imagine trying to walk through the convention in that. I'm having a hard enough time just walking around with my COVID belly, if you know what I mean. I like this. Look at this. Not today, Satan spray. Oh, you got a Duracell Ultra. Oh, they're water bottles. Okay, I'm trying to squeeze through the crowd over here, trying to squeeze through. And I saw something that caught my eye. Look at all this stuff. Look at all these custom like helmets and masks and props over here. People are doing amazing things with 3D printing now. So cool. Oh, that's cool. They got some of the creators and voice actors, producers and directors from the classic 90s X-Men series. Oh, here we go. I found an aisle with some more vintage stuff over here. Some vintage Hot Wheels. Look at this. It's Big Bird. Who doesn't love Big Bird? Oh, man. What have we here? Look at that. It's crazy how popular and expensive the old 3.75-inch G.I. Joes have gotten in the last few years. That's always the thing I would buy at Toys R Us when I had like a little extra money. It was like, well, I'll buy a few Joes. Now they're out of control in terms of pricing. They're so popular. Look at this. Does anybody remember Exo Squad? Fun toys. I didn't watch much of the show. They were fun toys. And then there's the Remco Karate Kid. Mr. Miyagi, $100. I remember when you could get this for $5 in a bargain bin. Just absolutely incredible the way it goes, you know? It's like by the time you have the money or the space to collect some of this stuff, the price goes up. Oh, look at this. Look at these like crocheted flowers over here. Okay, that's unique. I've never seen that before. Some of them are in little crochet looking pots over here. Amazing. This must just take hours and hours of work. Look at everything handmade. I mean, that's incredible. Oh, and then look at all the pins over here. Ah, look at Spider-Man taking a selfie over there. See, every time I look up, I see something I've never seen before. Oh, and then it has some amazing foreign language movie posters. I saw this one. I was like, that is cool, dude. That is so awesome. Oh, and then there's a whole Bob's Burgers family cruising around. Star-Lord and Ahsoka. Look at Glinda and Dorothy. That is so cool. Oh, and then I see Link, Legend of Zelda, right over there. Hey, he's got his little boat over here. I was walking towards some more movie posters that I saw over here, and then I noticed a little Trick or Treat Studios booth, and it's tiny. Look at the little miniature Trick or Treat Studios booth. You got a gremlin over here, a mogwai, got a spooky selection of masks. Oh, I love the Stay Puft guys. Look at that. Sick. Oh, and then I like that. Look at that right there. I love this. Batman's hanging out with a gorilla over here. Then you turn to the left and there's Roger Rabbit and Jessica Rabbit. And then protective sleeves again. I feel so safe and protected. All right, we have accidentally collected quite a haul of stuff over here. I'll have to show you when I get back to the house. And speaking of getting back to the house, we've got a lot of crazy stuff on the agenda coming up here. So I think we might call it pretty soon out here at WonderCon, because there's just so much to see. It pretty much literally never ends. I mean, with the people coming in and out of here, the cosplayers, the zillions of pieces of artwork everywhere. It's hard to know when to call it. It's hard to know, like, have we seen enough? But I feel like there's only so much I can absorb in 1 4-hour period. I mean, just look at that. I don't even know what to say about that. Every which way you look, somebody's doing something creative. Like, look at these costumes, are incredible. Whole families out here just cruising around, looking amazing, looking incredible. Incredible artists everywhere. Everybody is so nice. Everyone's having conversations, talking comics, art, conventions. There's even a few cosplayers over here doing meet and greets. And then in the line is a bunch more cosplayers. So cosplayers meeting cosplayers. See, look at that end of the line over there. Just incredible, and it's just mind-blowing. And I know we're gonna see 15,000 more amazing things on the way to the car. So I guess that's it from inside the convention center itself. And now we're going outside.
I feel like if I keep looking, I'm just gonna want to buy more things.
I know, we've already done enough damage over here. Look at this, there's an alien. There's a little Mario family. I can see 1 billion cosplayers outside where the food trucks are, but there's so many in here just walking around. Some of these costumes are so good. They look camera ready. Like, they look lights, action, camera, ready to go. It's like when I used to play with my action figures, I didn't want to be too retentive, you know? Like, I didn't want to only play with Ninja Turtles by themselves and Batman by himself, so I kind of played like my room was a little city and all the different characters were converging on the one city, and that way they could interact. And that's what coming to a convention like this feels like, coming to WonderCon. It's like everyone is here. It's like your old big plastic football toy box. All the action figures just exploded out into one place. They're all meeting and greeting with each other, taking pictures with people. It's fantastic. There's so much creativity on display. A lot of these pieces are homemade. The outfits, they really take things to the next level. It just blows my mind. Hey, Frozone found his super suit. Oh my gosh, look at the people here from the Droid Smith Union. They've all got these amazing backpacks with working droids on them. There's even a Darth Maul droid out here, and they got Ray Park design. This is crazy. Oh my god. What's up?
With Ali!
Dude, you look so crazy. Someone recognized Ali, yay! That is wild. Okay, see, so we're exchanging trading cards, because I got these for you too.
Oh, nice.
It's right there. Yes, exchanging trading cards. Or trading cards. What am I thinking? Exchanging. Oh, and then look at this. We got some people dancing out here, maybe doing a little TikTok action. Dude, I keep seeing the Duolingo owl. You got all these people dressed as anime characters out here, and whatever that is, and whatever that is. So many creatures and heroes and characters. I mean, where else is Jack Sparrow hanging out with Mandalorians, and then you turn your head and there's Batman over there. This is amazing. There's so many impromptu and official photo shoots. They've got cosplay karaoke going on outside of the convention hall. I mean, honestly, it's like a whole show unto itself just outside over here. There's so much going on. I'm almost having more fun and getting even more overstimulated. I'm almost having more fun and getting even more overstimulated outside than I was inside the convention. Especially as the sun starts to go down, the convention starts to wrap up a little bit. More and more people are spilling out front in their costumes, meeting up, taking pictures. Look, it's Forrest Gump out here. Always a great experience. Now, next time I come to WonderCon, I'd like to either have a table or a chair at least, or a costume, just a little bit of a different hook for being here. But this was amazing. I'm glad we decided to purchase at the last minute just a Saturday ticket for myself and for Ali out here, because it's been awesome. It's been incredible, if a little bit overstimulating. Oh my gosh, there's no good way to end this. I keep thinking I'm gonna hang up on you guys or say farewell, and then we keep walking out and seeing more and more and more cosplayers, and they're so phenomenal. I'm so overstimulated. I'm freaking out a little bit. And I'm just realizing now, one thing that really would have helped is if we had eaten anything today. Neither Ali or I have had a morsel, a mite, a bite. And then now, of course, we are surrounded by some really really good smelling food trucks everywhere. Ooh, and I just remember we made a brisket at home, like this huge slab of beef. So we should probably skip the food trucks for now. All right, well, we finally made it to the exit. We are leaving the secure area, as it were. And I guess this is as good a place as any to wind it down, because I know we're gonna keep seeing costume characters all the way to the car. I think our tickets were like 75 bucks for today, and I remember thinking like, well, I'm gonna be at Planet Comic-Con, and then I'm gonna go right to WonderCon. Like, do I really need to do that? And we ended up buying them anyways. But it is totally worth it. I mean, just ask this guy. He spared no expense. Ah, Captain Jack Sparrow, nice to see you. See what I mean? It just keeps going on and on and on. There really is no beginning and there is no end, especially considering that tomorrow is a whole other day of WonderCon. I really am kicking myself now for not getting a 2-day ticket at least, because there was so much to see in there. I need a nap. So, reporting from the Anaheim Convention Center, where I am back home and happy to be back with Allie. This has been your friend, Justin Scard. Make sure you go check out my Instagram, @JustinScard. I got some meetup announcements and stuff like that. Plus, we're always doing giveaways and everything. Ooh, and in this case over there, I'll post the haul. I'll post pictures of what we got here at WonderCon. For now, though, I think that's just about it. I think for one day, we've done our duty. Time to go home and eat well. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. Where's the car? I lost the car. I lost Allie. I lost my comic books. Wait a minute, I know. Oh, come on, beep, beep. Beep! Oh no, I'm stuck here forever!
Hey, it's right over here.
Oh, thank goodness. All right, guys. See you next time.